staying our lifestyle, she went back to work. Cause I was like, hey, we gotta cut this, we gotta cut that. She like, nah, I'm straight. I'm gonna go back to work.
You know, it's crazy. Your conversation, your topic today goes hand in hand with what I was talking about yesterday about the Feminism Act and, the options of our kids, being a male and female. Like, is there a war on men and women? And I didn't say just women, because you know how usually the phrase goes, there's a war on women. I know that, but I feel as though there's a war on men too. So I like that was what my life was about yesterday, and it's crazy how you come up with this, John, today, because yo, you on point, and a lot of females fail to realize this shit. Like, I don't know, it's so much toxicity out here, and I feel as though like they trying to really make our men real feminine. Like by the time, like Terrence Howard is right, by the time 2045 he said come, our men are gonna be literally women.
And you know, this is why I want people to really accept the significance and the value of a man, because when a man is devalued, he turns into a woman. When a woman is devalued, a man tries to play a woman.
This shit is crazy though.
Don't let
Because
that
it's
go over your head, man.
listen, you know how many
it, when like, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like, even think about this: to be a man nowadays, right? It's hard. It's easier for a man to say I'm a female or I feel like it's easier for them men. They get excuses made. They get special treatments because of the community. But a man willing to put his head down, go to work, and take care of the family. Those throwback men, they get shitted on. Oh, he a bus driver. That man going to work every day, trying to provide. It's like when it come to men, it's like they frowned upon if they ain't at a certain level yet. But
let me
women are
ask
given
you a question.
grace. Hmm.
Let me ask both of y'all a question. Do y'all believe that the women that are into the feminist act have a big part in this?
I'm gonna let you
What
answer
I
first,
mean by
Jerry.
that is, all right, let me break it down a little bit more. All right. In my opinion, I feel as though these women that think that, they can be independent, equal rights as men, not just for pay, but talking about out here in these streets, they want to get treated like a man. You see where I'm coming from? As though, as some of us, I don't mind a man opening the door for me. I mean, I know
Right.
independence is crucial for a lot of us women. We need it because when y'all men are not around, y'all working and y'all doing certain things, we got to fend for ourselves and our kids, right? Because in the wait for y'all to come and say, yo, listen, when I call my baby daddy, he's here. That's
Hmm.
why I was making the joke yesterday. I said, fuck that, call me Monique. If some shit happen and I feel like some niggas about to snatch me or do some shit in the street, hey man, Zaddy, Zaddy, Zaddy. Man, I'm gonna be like stranger danger at that moment. You got me fucked up. And I, listen, shit. Because like females forget, like we still need the men sometimes. Cause out here we gotta walk around with pepper spray. We gotta really know how to fucking fight to defend ourselves. And we win by strategy. Females like I'm strong as shit. If a man really wanted to knock us the fuck out, they could. And I
Hmm.
learned that because I was into mixed martial arts. And it took for a man to really show me. And I'm like, yo, I've fought every nigga out here. I've beat them. Can't no boy beat me, no man beat me. Oh, then when my baby pops comes, he was the second person I told him. I was like, yo, you're the second person ever in my life to sit here and just pump my brakes. Because I fought with men. I've never fought a woman in my life. I've always had gotten out here when I was a kid, as a teenager, because guys was too fresh with me. So, I didn't think, I didn't ask questions. I fought. Like, don't touch me. And I went through
Mm.
what I went through. So in my head, I was kind of like, I would say I was being toxic on purpose, but not wanting to. I don't know how to explain that shit. It was just happening. It's weird. It's hard to explain. I hated men. I said that shit. I hated men for a while because of what I went through, but that's my
Mm-hmm.
point. A lot of women stay scorned. Look at how my baby pop showed me. Look, listen, man. A man out here in the streets, yeah, you can fight. You know how to fight. You know how to do this. You know how to do that. But a man like me, he's like, I could sit here and I could break you down. I could see your weakest spot coming. He's like, I'm from these streets. So it's like, and it's crazy because his grandma taught him a lot of shit too. Like I hear the word speaking and he says, my grandma this, my grandma that. When I hear my baby pops talk, I'll notice I'm like, what? Like a lot of men that are around me, their props go to their grandma. Like not as much as their mom, but their grandma, the elder.
Mhm. That's who raised us. We was under grandma.
So it
You
makes
know?
me think like there's a lot of women my age and that our moms fuck up. Do you see
I,
my point?
yeah, this is the thing, man. The big. My grandmother always told me this. She said, "I learned from a man to teach the kids." She said, "A man can teach a woman, but a woman can teach a nation." You know,
Facts. I hope.
and so the significant, this is what I'm saying, like the value of a woman. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not trying to decrease. I'm just trying to show the difference and help us understand, we bring different type of value. Like even when I say,
But you're
if
correct.
you think about this, they say if you get the right woman, she can motivate that man to do anything, right?
Facts.
That's a
Facts.
support role. She increases his value by supporting him. That's all I'm saying.
That's why
When
you
I
hear
when I
a lot
say
of oldies. My bad.
but to a man, that's priceless. But when
Facts.
we talking about the open market, we gotta look when you. This is why I say is asinine to compare them. Just appreciate the value that each one brings. There's no comparing. Like when you say equal rights, like this is what women fail to realize. You want equal. You want to be equal to a man. You want to do what a man do. So you can't. You got to open my door now. You got to take out the trash. You got to do all the stuff that you don't want to do now. That's not what they wanted. So you
Right.
fighting that feminist thing. They did that for a reason. When you asked that, that was for a reason. That was for a reason.
Yeah,
You
that's to
know.
separate. And that's
It,
why I asked the question earlier, ladies, if y'all in that movement, will you have a stay-at-home man at your house? Will you allow that? And I'm pretty sure they're gonna say no because it don't make sense. Because at the end of the day, they don't want to do the work, but they want to be equal. So how does that work? You can't do. Okay, so why is it so bad if you that independent, take the man out to eat? You that independent, you making six figures. Okay, so pay pay for the meal. Oh no, I ain't do that. That's a man thing. Okay, so why do you want to be equal then? People want roles and titles, but don't want the jobs.
mm-hmm.
And that's both sides, but it's particularly towards the independent, the feminist women. They want that role, but they don't want the role. They want the title, but not the role. Okay,
And
you
then
making that money, pay it.
ARD, type in the chat first, bro. Type in the chat first, man.
Let me ask you a question, Gary.
And then
Have
I
you
want to make a statement after that,
have
real
you
quick.
noticed that a lot of these females that come online aren't really working? I mean, I've noticed that a lot of here on the hood, they get online, right? But you know what's the money they showing off? Wait, where you go?
Gary, hey, ARD, type in the chat for me, real quick, bro. Yeah,
Where Gary go? He just disappeared. I was
yeah,
like,
his
oh,
phone probably dropped, but he'll be back up.
oh yeah,
But
but oh
yeah,
sorry.
he coming back up now. But I want to make a
That was me. That was my bad.
I want to make a statement too, because I want people to understand like there's no comparing like men and women, the value each bring because it's different. And to compare it, I think that's where the division comes from. No, appreciate each value that a man brings and appreciate the value because it's rare for both parties to get that, right? It's rare now. Okay, that's ARD. So since that's rare, we should appreciate each value that it brings, but comparing it, there's no comparing. And real quick too, because we got 4 people on the panel. Um, when we talking, let's just be concise. And since it's 4 people, we're gonna be rotating. So just try to keep it short and sweet. Try to keep it under a minute. So each person can talk. And if you're not talking, put the mic on mute. ARD, what up though?
Yo, what up, though? And happy holiday if you celebrate. It's over now. But, why I love this topic was because I was raised by my dad and my mom, right? Long story short, short story long. When I became 11 or 12, right, I was raised with 7 sisters and 5 brothers. you know. And when I was like 12 years old, my dad actually became a stay at home dad. He didn't go to the construction job and everything else he had to do. He was at home, while my mom was working and trying to get all the overtime. But he also had money to bring in all the time. Does that, like, my mom never even said, he just a couch potato, or something like that. My dad is most monumental person in all of our lives, because of the time that he had at home. We never looked at him less than because, oh, you're not checking in at a job. He actually owned companies, right? Like with his own time overall. He didn't have to go check in. It was a different normal. He cooked. He showed us how to cook. Showed us how to, like, literally cleanliness is next to godliness.
Right.
And what I'm saying is, like, what is about the perception? Because my mom, right, could have easily said, he's just a couch potato, but really that wasn't even the case, right? They were together and they raised all of us. So I think that it's just a mentality thing at the end of the day, right? Because if we're looking at roles and things like that,
Well,
I think a true family is anything that needs to be done, you know, it has to be a shared responsibility. But we
Right.
already know, right, what's expected, right? And that's
Let me
just my
get Rich.
thought on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rich. You Ted.
he makes a point, but see, he just said it. His dad owned businesses. A lot of these men out here don't own nothing. Is women supporting them? So your dad wasn't a deadbeat or a couch potato like a lot of these men out here are. Not he was. I mean,
And see,
And I understand that, but would he be any less than if I didn't say that he owned a business though? Even though he
the thing
provided,
is, he
so
provided.
yeah.
He had a way to provide for his kids and his wife. Why would she complain? A real woman wouldn't. There's
and
men out
But
here
I
that
can
are
tell you
not
though, it's
providing.
been years. It was years where my mom brought in more money than my dad,
I
though.
mean, it
Right?
doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah.
but I want to make this point too, because if a man is sitting at home and not providing or doing something, a woman has. I mean, that's like your fault. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's like another kid, and
Facts.
if you choose to take care of that, that's just like if a man get a woman that's no good. I don't feel bad for people like that. I really don't, because I've been that person. Taking care of somebody not appreciating me, and I understand I had to value myself before anybody else valued me. So if I'm letting somebody do that, then I got to take accountability. So I don't feel bad for people like that. But a man, like he said, even if we not going to work physically outside, I don't go to work outside. I still work from home, and I have to work from home while dealing with my kids. My wife get to go to work and work. You know what I'm saying? I got to do what I got to still make money while I'm taking care of my kids.
Facts.
you know
Facts.
so
Yeah.
so that in itself, and everything is virtual and on the phone, on the computer. My kids run, oh, give me 1 second. You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with all that. So I mean, a man is always, that's what I'm saying, a man go do. A man, I can't say that the other dudes, that's your fault. You got with that loser. That's just how I feel. That's your fault. I mean, so I don't feel bad for those people.
Facts.
I just don't. you know and I
Can
don't
I add
feel
one
bad.
more thing though? Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it
go
is
ahead.
about what a woman chooses to deal with. But like I told you, I had 7 sisters and 5 brothers, and all of the men that they chose, right? There was a couple of them. They started off real good, 3 5 years, they solid, and they got in a bad patch, and and that weight just carried on them. They became completely opposite from their nature, and I was curious about this because I was like, man, like I know you a good dude. I know you still solid, man. But now we gotta separate because you gotta figure yourself out. And I'm like, I don't want to abandon you, but you gotta figure things out on your own, right? While I'm still supporting. And a lot of men, I think, not a lot, but some men think like, I'm on an island sometimes, because that's how he was feeling. It's like, man, like everybody now, because I ain't doing this like I used to, this, that, and the third. I'm like being abandoned. I'm being outcasted. I'm being isolated. I was like, man, since when do we even treat women like that though? Right?
And that's what I was saying earlier. Like the expectations of what a man is supposed to do is instant gratification. We need to do it now. We gotta stay on top. If we fall down, I'm not saying women won't, support us, but I'm saying in general how it's perceived. Like a man gotta have his shit together and he gotta keep it together. When a woman, like that's not required from her. Is the grace is given. Like
Yeah.
even like when you think of development, right? Um, Men are expected to have it together, but we have built-in excuses for women when we talking about emotional. What we say, oh, women are emotional, so okay, this is okay. This is justified. This is an excuse. Oh, it's her time of the month. Men, we can't do that. If we do that, then we weak. We
Yeah. Oh,
immature.
you sensitive. You emotional.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
emotional.
Yeah.
So like we got
Yeah.
built in, like men got to have everything put together. Is a bigger, um, I guess, expectation put on us to be men than it is with women. I'm not saying, I'm saying it just like that. I think women get more grace than men, even
You're
with
not wrong.
development. Let me get Gary in here. G, what up, though?
Yeah, what up though? Nah, I mean, listen, I think you guys, y'all do. I ain't even gotta say nothing. Y'all all hitting nails in the head because at the end of the day, you know, even if you like, you got a two family home, right? It's up to the individuals, right? If Jane said, you know what, John, I need you to go out there and do it. His first mentality is going to be to do it. But this is what I'm saying too, because at the end of the day, if you didn't learn anything from the pandemic, right? All of those construction builders, all of those people that fell down to the pandemic, the woman had to pick up a lot of slack, and that's why I keep saying like they have. I don't want the females to truly believe that they don't have, you know, input or roles into the situation. I just think that the man has to do a little bit more just to secure the woman's femininity. Because if the woman goes out there and she's out in the workforce all day, it has no choice but to devalue her naturality and make her independent. And for the most part, that independent woman is going to pick up masculine traits. And that's where the toxicity comes in at. Because if she's out there competing against men, she's learning from men. Women are very observant, and they receive things even if it's not from a physical aspect, right? So they're picking up all of these attributes. They lean and they working. Now they're gonna start doing things that men do. So now they're not gonna see the man as a valuable person to them no more. So they're gonna want to do the things on their own. So we got to be careful.
Yeah, and what I definitely agree, but I also have a not even a but and if you don't mind, when have you ever heard feminine toxicity instead of masculine toxicity that we always hear and coin these days, right? You never heard anything that says a feminine toxicity, right? Oh, you can make the money, you can have influence, right? You can add, you can keep doing, you can lead, you can do everything. But we never say feminine toxicity because they want to be more masculine, though, right? And for me, I think agnosticity to be agnostic and be able to play a family role. So if I got to pick a role in the game of basketball, right? Sometimes I got to dunk, sometimes I got to lay it up, sometimes I got to pass it, right? That shouldn't matter. But why are we thinking that way though? It shouldn't be for a manly man or somebody like that to be toxic or anything of that nature,
See, and
right?
sorry, that's
Go
why I
ahead.
said, that's why I said this topic. I'm glad that the word brought it out because it goes hand in hand with the topic I brought yesterday. Once again, and Candace Owen was one of the videos that I was reacting to. I don't agree with everything she says, right? I mean, she gets a lot of heat for a lot of stuff that she says, but when it comes to the feminist act, I'm with her 100%. especially with everything she says. Me and her think alike on that part. I feel as though it should be, they talking about equal rights. Y'all making great points on this, right? Because she was going back and forth on the video that I was reacting to with a feminist, from, with a woman from the feminist act, right? And the lady was just, throwing all these shots, saying this and saying that. And Candace told her on one occasion, right? The lady was mad because a guy interrupted her, right? So I guess they put her on through a test on the stage, and Candace came up and told the lady, she's like, "Yo, lady," she told her, she's like, "You just interrupted, right? What made it any different from you interrupting me right now from what I was saying to when the guy interrupted that he just wanted to intercept and say something real quick, and you said that he's got a lot of masculinity, that he's violent, that he's this, just because he interrupted that one time." So that's why that leads to
Is
the
that
question
fair though?
earlier. Do y'all believe that all this started from the feminist act, from the
I,
women that wanted equal rights to the men?
I
I
definitely,
think equal rights is important, but it's not to men, right? That's like a man saying, "I want equal rights to a woman," and don't you I, like
it,
honestly, like it's not. I cannot produce a child, birth a child, right? I can produce and help produce, right? But I can't birth a child. I had to go through seeing my wife go through that pain, labor, going through everything that she had to go through, right? I know that there's certain things that I just couldn't do, but I can only support. But am I here asking and like pleading like I want equal rights? Like, no, it's not because it's given, because honestly, as a black man, there's really not too much that's given to me. I honestly feel like we were on the same page. And in the Bay Area, for sure, I can tell you, there's more women making more money than men out here. They got higher positions. They have more
mhm.
influence. They have a lot of things. And I don't know why we stop forgetting that part of it all, right? Because it's a real thing. I live here, fam. Like, it's real. So we're not saying, oh, you gonna pay the woman this? I'm gonna need another 50K on mine. I'm gonna need another 100K on mine. I'm gonna need extra benefits and time off of parental when we have kids. I need another, 2 months off. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need that. Right? I'm not saying that is right. I'm not saying that is wrong, but there's an expectation that's here, right? Even though if you don't make as much as your partner or anything like that, there's an expectation that should be erased. And I'm still curious why the media has tried to program that to be everything has to be equal on every front. No,
Now
it shouldn't be. I
let me
think
cut
that
in
we're
real
we're
quick.
partners in this, right?
We complement each other, but let me break this equal rate thing down. This is why it's impossible for men and women to have equal rights, because what's right for men ain't gonna be what's right for women, and what's right for women ain't gonna be right for men. Let me give you an example, right? A woman get pregnant, right? It's her right to do with the baby as she please, right? It's her body.
Facts.
So
My body, my choice,
you
right?
know how
Yeah.
equal rights would look for men if he get a say on if she get to abort it or not, because he has a part in that too. Because once that baby born, she could put him on child support if he agreed to it or not. So what's right for women ain't what's right for men, and what's right for men ain't what's right for women. Now, if you
Facts.
do all that, then it's gonna be an issue, right? So imagine if the man had a choice. Okay, no, you got to keep that. No, you got to keep that. It's not
But
equal.
even if we go by that
But how you
example,
gonna
right?
tell a woman what to do with their body, right?
No, hold on,
And I
LD. Let's go with
totally
that example.
understand that part.
Oh, let
Yeah.
G go. Let G go. Go ahead, G.
Let's go with that example, right? So the man don't have a say because it's the woman's body, right? So now he has an option, right? So now he goes down to the courthouse. Yo, I'm signing over my rights. That man will be so ridiculed because he did that because he felt like he had no choice. That it's like hell, fire, and brimstone is going to be falling on his head because he made that choice because he felt left out of the option of making having that conversation with that woman. So it's never going to be equal, right? Because there's still going to be that responsibility that men is always going to have, even if there's equal rights. So that's why it'll never be equal, because the man is always going to have those higher expectations to where the rights don't mean nothing.
And
Oh
this,
man, spot on. Because right, and like I said, look, I'm not here to create war against anything. I'm just telling you a couple of things from my experience, and it's pretty dirt, but I got a lot of life to live too and learn. One thing that I had to understand when I had little ARD with my wife was she initially wanted to go to the hospital, right? And I was like, yo, we've already, like, we were looking at birthing centers, right? A little bit more natural, organic, right? Things of that nature. And I was like, okay, I'm okay with your decision to go to the hospital. I went to the hospital, do that whole process, right? Everything. And oh, you got digestional diabetes because you took this drink, this glucose drink that you have to test diabetes on. I was like, yo, I know you ain't, like, we know this stuff. We know our numbers. Like, we good. Look, my wife made the decision because I was like, look, I'll be here at the hospital for you, or we can be at the birthing center together. I was like, whatever you want to do, it's your decision. It wasn't about me and my body at that time. It was about her. And when they tried to put a resume on her being a black woman and diabetes is common type of thing, even though she's not diabetic, man, she has perfect health. They said, man, they had to put her, they were saying, like, hey, we're going to have to put her in labor, do a C-section, do this, do that, third, right? And I was like, she was uncomfortable. So I was like, babe, like, look, it's on you. Whatever you want to do, it's on you. But you know, I got the birthing center already ready. So whatever you want to do. And I had to let her decide. And not let her decide, but we were on the same team, but I couldn't advocate at that point for her because I knew I would never ever experience birthing a child. While we went to the birthing center, my wife didn't have one stitch after she birthed our child on time. And our child was one of the healthiest and longest kids that you can ever have, like as far as height and everything. At the birthing center, she she agreed to go to the birthing center. I had to let her have a decision to make it if you want to go to the birthing center or the hospital. And we knew what games that they're playing. And I was like, I don't want to get in the way of what you feel comfortable at when you're birthing a kid, right? Because you gotta be comfortable and you gotta know. Man, look, I turned that hospital up after my daughter was born. Excuse me. And they paid me because I wasn't playing. And I couldn't get in the way of my wife's decision though. I had to support, right? But just imagine that being reciprocated or opposite, right? And that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not just one person does this and the other person does this. No, no, the educated man will have options for you to make it the best life, if you will, you know. All right.
Big Mix, what up, though? What up, though? Rach, you want to get in there? Anybody else want to say something? I'm gonna rewind it
No, go
back
ahead.
to. Oh no,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take it back to the title though. But yeah, I just want people to know. I'm just bringing awareness to the significance that each. I can only speak for a man and give you a man's perspective, but um,
Amy.
we ain't saying that one is more significant to the other because what I value out of a woman, like I said, with my wife is priceless. My peace of mind, um, the ability to compliment me, make my weaknesses her strengths, and um, just not nag, man. I mean, I ain't saying women nag. I'm just saying like my peace of mind is important. Like I got to deal with stress and drama in the world. I shouldn't have to deal with it at home, and I don't. You know, um, so that's priceless to me. You know, and that can allow me to flourish in what I do.
So since everybody's here, I'm gonna ask this question, and it's
Yes,
gonna,
sir.
it's gonna be on, it's gonna, I believe it's gonna be on topic, right? So, do we believe our preferences shows how we value the 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 people that we're pursuing?
Definitely. And Santita, is it what is it?
Hold on. Like, what do you mean? Do you mind
Sant.
if I ask you the preferences?
Let me
Like,
just tell
what do you?
Santino.
Okay,
Santino, yeah, go
okay.
ahead. Santino, go ahead and put your question in the chat. But go ahead, say it again, Gary. I just want because he linked. If I
No,
type it in the chat, I don't think he'll see it. So I just wanted to say
okay.
it. So,
I was asking, do you think that our preferences shows what we value in our mates and our potential who we're pursuing?
definitely.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Of
then,
course. And that's on both
right.
sides, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. So then if we believe that, if we looking for, somebody to be 6'5", or a woman to have a nice body. So what value are we showing if our preferences is from the outside in and not from the inside out?
That's an individual question, though, right? Because
Yeah,
some
I'm asking
people
three
want,
individuals.
some people want, physical things as a man, right? Look like this, do this, woo woo, right? And women want to, how tall are you? What's like, what's your heart? What's your, you know, your situation? One thing that I found was, why I love my minds is because she said, I can tell you're gonna treat me right because of how you treat your mom. And I don't think people understand that anymore. Some people don't, have a living mom, but they have women that are influential in their life. And, even my mom in law, it's just like I knew he was gonna be good, you know. So it's different preferences. But what I was looking for was somebody that could really be resilient. And I hate
And
being corny to say that, but it
I
it
don't,
really was. But yeah.
and I don't want to be ignorant or nothing like that. And I know, hold on, man. Let me show you something. I know you don't know me, but check this out, bro. Um, my sister's streaming my live. You know, if you will come in here, be respectful, man. If you see somebody on my panel, this is my live, bro. All right, this is how I rock. Right, come in here if you got a question, ask about the content, bro. Don't come here and ask about no other man. Don't nobody care what no other man is at, bro. That shit weird, man. That shit weird. I don't know you, you don't know me, but this my stream, bro. Chill that shit out. Ask no man about another man on my shit.
That's weird. Yeah.
We talking about
But you know
content. If you
what?
ain't got nothing to add to the content, bro, excuse yourself. Other than that, don't come here on that shit, bro. I don't know what sectors y'all and be doing that shit, bro, but that ain't over here, man. And respect to my sis, man. I appreciate you, sis, but
Yeah, I just got lost for a second. That's all. Like, wait, what?
no,
What are you
I
talking
don't know
about?
that person. But don't come in here asking where another man at when we doing content. We ain't built like that. We don't come from that. We don't do that.
Like, come on, man. What you doing?
Yeah. But back to our regular scheduled program. If you
Yeah,
ain't
that
got
ain't even
nothing to
nothing.
add, excuse yourself. Yeah, we cool. We cool. I'm just saying, that's just how I'm built, bro. We doing content. I don't
But
come
why
from
would
that.
you
I
even
don't
do
come
that
from that
though,
sector
man?
that dude
Like,
from because that's his people. But we don't do that. Gary ain't
who
gonna answer
people?
nothing like that.
Like
That's
what?
Gary.
Like what
That's
we
Gary.
talking about? You
Who's
know?
his people? Wait, I'm a little lost.
No, they asking where another man at when we talking about content. That's Gary cousin, man. But he ain't that man, bro. That man is in his skin somewhere. Wherever he at, he in his skin. You ask that man where he at. You looking for him, You find him on IG or go to his page and contact him. Don't come over here asking a nine nothing, bro.
That's
Oh
how I
shit.
know it's something different. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
was
the
lost.
nine.
Cause
This the nine over here,
ain't
bro. We
nobody
ain't on
saying
that type
nothing
of
about
shit.
dropping no low. Ain't nobody,
Hold on,
coordinating
wait a
all
minute,
that.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
That's
minute.
weird.
Who was
Okay,
the
we
question
cool.
to though?
It was a question to you, but we back on content. He didn't know. It was a misunderstanding. We good to go, Santino. Appreciate the view and everything. But if you got any questions on the content, feel free to ask. But yeah, we good. We back on topic.
But
So
what would possess you to even say something
we ain't
like
even
that?
on that no
I,
more. Bro. We done
I
with that.
listen. So, so I'm gonna go back to the original question, right? So, to my question, if we are valuing from if our preference is from the outside in and from the inside out, how do we expect to meet the values, the true values of an individual? Because if it's outside in, to me it doesn't matter, right? I need, like I said, I need somebody that's going to stimulate my mind, that's going to elevate me when I'm down, things of that nature. I don't need the coke bottle woman. I don't need the woman to be 4'11" so I could pick her up and do. I don't need none of that. I need somebody that's going to help me elevate myself, because a lot of us are dating with no intention in the first place. So because of that, we don't even get to see the true value of the individuals that we're trying to pursue. What do y'all think about that?
And
That's true.
I'm gonna say this too, bro. What you just said, Big Mick said something the other night when we was talking, right? He was like, they told me to get the money, when the money get the girl. So to answer your question, we have to communicate. Like you have to actually talk to the person you desire and see if they compliment you or not. Because what's happening right now is a lot of men assuming what women want and they trying to go get that to get the woman. And there's a lot of women assuming what men want and trying to become that to attract the men. And I think a lot of that is
That's
where
honest. Yeah. They say
you
go
know
get the money to get the girl. Look, before I even had money, I don't even think I got money. Honestly, I know I ain't got money. Like for real. My wife wasn't here because ARD got some money. She saw my spirit and I saw hers. Like you see that it's a part we call unfuckwittables, right? Because of God, you know. And when somebody see that in you and you see that in them, right? It's like, all right, bet, let's go. And then next you know, oh man, I'm tripling my worth. Like whatever, what they call my worth. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know. It wasn't about the money though. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you in it for? Like, what are you in it here? What are you in here for? Like, what are you in it for when it comes to a relationship? Yeah, you gotta provide. Yeah, you gotta pay the mortgage. Yeah, you gotta pay rent. Yeah, you gotta pay on properties. Yeah, you gotta pay taxes. Yeah, you gotta do this, do that, do that, do that. Yeah, I get it. But look, we built this. We built this. And the best thing that I ever knew about my wife too was when that first check cleared, man, she was just like, all right, let's save it. She didn't want to go like traveling. She didn't want to go to Neiman's. She didn't want to go to Heathrow and, at the Gucci store. And, she didn't want to go to Paris like that. She didn't want to do anything. She was just like, let's save it. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, we're going to invest in this and this and this and this. And that's what I'm saying. It's like the mentality though, right? Is like it's just like, well, I mean, what y'all eating for breakfast if you don't understand that real people will be always real people, man. I
and
know this stuff is weird these days. Social media got a lot of stuff and a lot of minds messed up. But what are you really focused on right now? It's
and
crazy.
And Santina, that's cool, bro. We all good. But look, you come to this page, get you a membership, and when I do stuff like that, just hit the emoji word. You ain't shit. Yeah, y'all get that word. You ain't ish emoji. Y'all get that popping, man. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, bro. It be yeah, man. It be weird people, popping up. So, when if like people troll me, I'm gonna just tell you like a little bit of me. If people troll me, I don't mind. But if they troll my guests on my chat, it kind of piss me off. So, it's no bad blood or nothing like that. Just a misunderstanding. We good. We good.
I don't see none of this. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't
You
see
might
none.
can't see it. I got the mansion. You might can't see it. You might can't
I
see
don't.
it, but
What I
No,
say, I
I
don't
don't
see
see
nothing.
it. I seen the other part too.
yeah, Rach,
Shout out
gotta
to the
drop my
man
link
though.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when that's listen, we'll handle that another day. I don't like I said. I don't really know. Like I thought he was coming for. I thought he was coming for riders. I see Miss Santiago. Let me ask a question. That was it. Then it went to left field. But with
Yeah,
we're not going to be distracted from the actual conversation. The conversation is authentic, is genuine, and we're going to keep going with that because at the end of the day, we can't control everybody. If you,
yeah.
I mean, word, it's his word channel. He unsaid what he had to say gracefully. If you're not here for that, you gracefully bow out. Like I said, I don't know what's going. I can't see what's going on. So if it's towards me, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell's going on. So,
No, it's good. Everything's squashed. Um,
so I don't know. But
yeah.
we still have to. Speaking of values, we look. We're not even valuing each other. Just that little incident, we're not even valuing each other. So how the hell we gonna value the opposite people? We don't value ourselves sometimes. For you to come up here and interrupt the situation, this is a moment where somebody could be learning something, and you coming up here for personal reasons. You can't help us if we trying to make our people better. If a better you is a better us, you ain't bettering yourself by asking questions that ain't got nothing to embetter you with. That ain't had nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Understand who you are, understand your work, understand your values. Stop worrying about the next person. Worry about yourself. Grow in yourself. Elevate yourself. That's what we're trying to do here. So keep it pushing, whoever that was. Keep it pushing.
Yeah, they said they typed. I put it on the screen. They said, "Thanks, Gary. We done cleared the smoke. We'll gracefully listen from the bushes. Good evening."
Nah, don't even listen from the
Yeah.
bushes, bro.
No,
I
equal,
should take
equal.
even
Man,
a
that
step back
situation,
from
man,
that.
everything done, man. Everything done. The misunderstanding.
Nah,
Man, say less, man. People want to
But
like I
back
stop
said,
the
to the,
frequency,
we,
the
man.
we're
content. The
gonna talk
people
about the
clicking on.
value
Peace,
still.
love, peace and love, peace
Yeah,
and
the
love.
people
Yeah,
clicking on the videos looking for the content. So we
yeah,
gonna talk.
we gonna continue to talk about the values of the woman and the man,
Right.
right?
Yes, sir.
At
He
the
was
end of
making
the
a good
day,
point.
I'm gonna let Rachel talk because she gonna calm. She gonna bring the femininity out and calm the chat down. Go ahead, do what you do.
He just put me on the spot like, wait, peace and love. Now he was making a good point. So go ahead, like, don't stop you making a good point. Listen, a lot of y'all more I feel as though more men need to speak up like this. Because on some real shit, yeah, a lot of us females get a lot away with a lot of shit. You know, listen, like I say a lot on my channel, and I when I speak to these young bulls out here on these streets, it's crazy because I tell them, right? Don't give in, don't cave in into these little girls. Some of them want you, to sit here. You know how they be playing around, they get chased around and doing this. Some of these girls be overboard with it. These little girls be thirstier than their mamas. So it's like sometimes you gotta talk to them, right? Because sometimes, like, all right, look, listen, I know you want to put pause on them, but just walk away. No matter how easy it is, because at the end of the day, to them it's going to be funny seeing you behind handcuffs, seeing you fight another young wolf or whatever, mess that they stir up. You're going to be locked up and they're going to be believed. For some reason, listen, man, they always believe a woman. Let a man scream grape. Will they believe a man? No, it's going to take some time. But y'all going to be in jail if a woman screams grape in less than 24 hours.
And on top of that, that jail time ain't even nothing. Just wait until you get out. You ain't even gonna get a job.
That's my whole point.
Social
I'm
media
like,
is
y'all making good
brazen.
points. More men need
Yeah.
to speak up. And a lot of men don't do that.
But why is that? Because you never want to undermine the fact what grape is, right? But why use it like loose candy, like penny candy? Why even think that that's a thing? You know, like why
I
is
think
that
that's
your
a type of learned behavior, and a lot of women are just scoring, and they want to pass that John down. It goes down from grandmother to daughter to daughter to mother, from mother to daughter. I don't know if y'all get what I'm
Mm,
trying to say, but I
yeah,
feel as
yeah,
though it's a woman
yeah.
thing passed on down, and them some men don't make it easier because there's a lot of men out here that I see sugarcoat this shit. Like y'all like this shit. And they be the ones that get, how can I say, the ones that are out here, oh, yo, I want a PlayStation. Like, you want a sugar mama? Go out there and get one.
A
Like, what the fuck?
PlayStation, right?
Y'all
All
know what I
right.
mean by that. Like, basically, these niggas out here don't got jobs, got nothing but, a little PlayStation, a little money here and there, a little car, keep them happy. The bitch could be ugly as shit. But the nigga there, as long as he, getting whatever the fuck he can out of her. I mean, there's so much shit going on. It's crazy as shit. Like, listen,
Hi,
man.
Miss T.
Miss T, what up, though, sis?
Like, yeah.
What up,
Yay!
though?
Happy Big T Day. You did.
But
Y'all
but
funny
T,
as shit.
But that's the thing, though. These conversations do need to be had, and like I said, this is. Look, I'm gonna just give y'all the sucks. Stop comparing men and women. That's when
Yeah,
people get into these debates and shit, and it don't make sense because men and women are different. We bring different things to the table, and it's valuable. And a lot of times, people got to take accountability, right? I had to take accountability. I dealt with the wrong women and I had bad experiences. I have to understand that all women ain't like this. I'm not even going, I think it's unfair to say the majority of women like this. I don't even think about the women who I didn't desire no more. I just focused on the ones I did. And I seen a lot less of the ones I didn't want and more of the ones I did want. And then I had to build myself up to be of value to them.
Mm,
That's another reason why I want to
mm,
have this conversation. When I'm talking about the
mm.
value of a man, how significant it is, man, you gotta build yourself like this. This shit just don't come innate. You gotta educate yourself. When women look at a man, like I said, they want instant results. You
facts.
gotta be able to protect, provide. Most men think, oh, I make money and I can no. You gotta be able to protect
Look,
the
man,
mind,
it's a
body,
lot of
and soul.
cornballs with
Hold
a
on, hold on.
bankroll. You know.
You got to be able to protect a woman's mind, body, and soul. Her emotions. You got to be able to protect her physical body and her mind. And a woman will, if you do that, a woman will value that.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, we was talking about this shit yesterday. You listen, man. I know I could do a lot of things by myself. I can do so many things independently. I've shown it to myself. I've proven it to myself. But there's so many things that I've needed a man for, and before, because of my pride and my ego, I didn't do it. It's like, nah, I could do this. I don't need no man. But it took me a minute to realize that I was doing it not because I was hurt. I was following to those that I looked up growing up. How many women didn't I hear around me say she didn't need a man for what she need a man for? Anything they could do for her, they could do it by themselves. So I for some
Yeah.
reason, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I caught on to that. My own mama said it herself. I heard her say it so many times. What the fuck I need a man for?
Look, I thank you. Can I call you Miss Rachel? Mr.
You
Rachel,
can call
or
me
what
Rachel.
we do?
Listen,
Okay.
I'm only
Okay.
35. You can call me Rachel.
Okay. All right. Then you right around. You did.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, I'm still young. I ain't hit 40
Yeah.
yet. Then I'm a
Yeah.
dinosaur.
Yeah. But you wise though,
Got
and
5 more years to be a dinosaur.
I appreciate it. But one thing too, it was like people get in their house and they're like, man, can you kill a spider? Can you go catch a snake in the lamb? Because they was just right there. You know, Women can do it, men can do it, we all can do it, right? This is an example. But if you got somebody that you love and you trust, why don't they do it? Right? Why
Yeah,
not ask them? I think it's a luxury, to really do it. And I know you're gonna make sure you solid, you know. So,
That's a
you know,
fact.
I think for just being transparent, being authentic.
That's a fact. And that's what messed up my last relationship. I mean, I don't blame him all the way. I blame me too. My ego and my pride was in the way. I had a man that laid down the carpet for me, but I couldn't see it. You see where I'm coming from? So a lot of the times I pushed him away. And I still didn't know how to deal with my past. I didn't love myself enough and I wasn't respecting myself enough. He was trying to show me, but I didn't realize it until I lost him to the day that I had to bury him and another man had to pick me up. Peep that. I didn't
And
know what I had.
Condol-
Lost
That's
it.
Condolences.
cold game, ain't it?
I say the same shit time after the word knows
Cold
me. I
game.
don't get tired of saying it. And it's not me putting these men on a pedestal. These men showed me what these other men couldn't.
and go ahead, Gary. Then after you, I'm gonna ask two questions because we got two new people on the panel.
Okay, no, yeah, but I just think that, for the most part, right, the basic value of a man is to secure. Whether it's like word would say, mind, body, and soul, but you gotta make that woman feel secure. And I'm not talking about the financial aspect, even though that does play a role in it. You got to make that woman feel secure, and the woman is going to help that man to figure out or strengthen his weakness. If he's not a how would they if for example he not a critical thinker, she gonna put the bug in his ear. Listen, we got to look at it from this perspective. Let's look at it this way. When you have those two combined, you will see the true value of 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 the sexes, and then you'll understand why there's even though there is a difference in the value, it's not that big of a margin, because at the end of the day, when you come 51-49, it's still going to equal
64.
100. Okay, we're going to say 60-40, but no matter how you view it, but I don't think it's that large in number.
I'm
I just
saying
think
that to get. I'm saying that to when Tay watch this on replay, she gonna be like, "Oh," and I'm trying to get Lady Shay and Commander up here, so I'm saying 60-40. Come debate that.
yeah, but at the end of
Commander
the
said she's
day,
sleeping tonight.
the end of the day, it's gonna equal 100, and that's the goal that we're all trying to get to, the 100% of the value of both of us combining and becoming one. That 100 becomes a one. That's what we need in order to have our value really appreciated. We all have to be at that 100% or that one.
And
Facts, man.
since I
And
got
don't we
two new,
know
hold
when
on,
they?
hold on. Let me
Oh,
run
okay, okay.
because I got two new people on the panel. I got two questions. Right, the first question is: would y'all agree that what men desire from women they can buy, and what women desire from men they can also buy? Like you can pay for it.
Word for
Anything
you.
is affordable. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true. I mean, I never
everything is
had to pay for
affordable,
nothing.
but
Everything was given to me.
I mean, you can buy whatever you want. We in 2024. Look,
Okay, so
look.
okay,
So like, it
hold on.
depends because there's a couple of things that you can't buy, and those are the
Now,
things that people seek out. You know, because of the
oh,
spirit.
now
You
The
can't
hold.
buy
Now,
love.
You can't
okay,
buy real love. Can't buy
so
Nope,
resilience.
nope, nope.
okay, so off of that point, okay,
But
love.
yeah, you can buy whatever you want. Yeah, like for real.
So if men bought everything they desire from a woman and woman bought everything they desire from a man, who do y'all think will be paying more?
I think the woman after the fact. I think the woman.
Bullshit. Listen.
I think
Take
the
away the
Okay,
woman.
wait. Hear me
okay.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I
Hear
want to
me
hear
out.
this. Yeah, I gotta
Hear
hear
me
this
out.
one.
A lot of us women work. You see where I'm coming
Mm-hmm.
from? But the
Mm-hmm.
majority of women, I'm from North Philly, majority of these fucking females out here depend on supplemental income. Take that shit the fuck away, right? And then take away the fucking child support, and you tell me who the fuck got more money at the end of the fucking day.
No, I'm saying who will pay more for the
My
services.
whole point. who could pay if these bitches don't got supplemental income? They can't pay for shit. They can't afford it. So the man that's actually working and paying child
Oh, so
support
you
is gonna be the only one that could afford anything. So if he wants sex, he want whatever
so
the fuck
no
he want, he could afford it. Now
no
this
s-
bitch is assed out.
no. Just say if they both can afford it. If they both say if they both was making six figures, right?
If money
They
was no object, right?
women will have to pay more
Who would
for
pay
what they
more?
get out of it. If
Well,
you
If
think
money
about it,
wasn't an issue, you don't even pay taxes because money don't exist. Who would
but
pay more?
if you think about this though, Rich, the things that men provide for women, like you said, with your man, there's a lot of stuff that you probably ain't got to worry about because he
no,
take
they
care of
pays
it.
for everything.
You see
Bills,
what I'm saying?
food.
So now I think you'll be paying for like protection. If you making six figures, you paying for protection because
I
you
don't
ain't
pay
got
for
that now. You ain't
I
got a
don't pay
man
for
there for. You know, there's a lot of the cutting the grass, all
your
the
fat,
stuff you
yeah.
don't want to do. You gonna be paying for that. A lot of the stuff,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying. We gonna be paying for cooking,
I mean, I had to
cleaning.
do it at one point by myself, and it was hard, really, really
Hmm.
hard by myself. With my baby pops, it got real easy. Now, at the point now that I'm not working, he has it all. So I'm sitting here, I was like, damn, like, how the fuck is it, right? How could I be a man, right? Because I'm putting myself, I'm a woman, right? I'm not out here with different men. And if I was with different men, right? All these men that I'm with cannot pop out babies. But now let's flip the scripts. Sometimes I put myself in his shoes. And I sit here and I'm thinking like, and I ask him, like, motherfucker, how you do it? It's three houses you're supporting. Her house, and my house. And you only live in one. Like
And
I literally asked the
Mm.
question, like, how do you do it? Because when I was by myself, there was no way in hell. Because it was hard as shit. I was supporting my house, paying the rent, paying the bills, doing what I had to do. Before he walked into my life, baby pops passed away. And then at the same time, I was helping my mom out with her stuff.
and Commander, I always protect
And may
my
I say
wife.
something?
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah,
Let me answer.
I, I want
Commander,
to say something on that.
my
Thank you.
wife get 24 hours protection. Even when I went to work, I had the dog there, I had the cameras on. I'm constantly checking them. If she called me, I'm leaving. I'm right there. She got 24 hours protection. And if I can't get there, somebody is people around us who will get there just as quick when I call.
It's the
So
same
she
way with me.
protected 24 hours. My wife is very secure,
That's
even
how it
when
is
she
with
ain't
me.
around me. She know how I taught her how to get back to me, what to do, how to do it. I trained her. Even when I'm not around, I'm protecting her just by instilling that information, that knowledge, that wisdom into it, so she
Facts,
know
Miss
what
T.
to do. You know, so true love.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. You know.
Miss T speaking some facts right there. Like the
And
rest of the
actually,
world, we don't take that
I
for
can
granted.
probably actually I can't help you, man. But if you want some advice on getting your secured CCTVs and everything,
Oh no, I already got that,
maybe
bro.
I might
I
be
got,
able to link you with somebody.
oh no, I got
Word said, I do
somebody,
that shit myself, one eye and all.
bro. My
No,
security
we
guy.
talking about servers ain't even connected to your Wi-Fi, you
Oh
know.
no, I got hard. I got.
But I wanted to go back to that point, right? You did it yourself, and I said it's the women that pay more because the men leave early. That's what I wanted to
Mhm.
say. The men leave early. It's the woman that gotta pay all
Shit.
times. That's what I wanted to make sure you understood.
No, yeah, you're right. I was just fucking joking around to death though, because listen, man, we gotta give some of these feminists a little bit of their own fucking medicine. I'm sorry. So I had to put that out there.
Men don't even go to the hospital, so what medicine?
Mhm.
Oh, I said not men. I said feminist.
Oh man, okay. I was about to say, but oh yeah,
Feminist.
them the new
Feminist.
men though, right? Y'all the new men, right?
But Rachel, let me ask you this: do you feel feminists are like enemies of women?
No, I never had a woman as an enemy on some real shit. But I don't like being around these toxic ass women that like sit here and look for this shit and they want to cry victim. They always want to put some shit, people in some bullshit, some drama. And then you're like, damn, bitch, you started this shit. Like, what the fuck am I here for?
I think feminists put bullseyes on women back.
Real shit.
on
I
the
mean,
on
listen,
the
I fallen for the victim act. I'm like, damn, like I feel so bad. Come to turn out, "Oh, you fucking lying? Like, oh,
and it's like that whole, like I said, what's right for women ain't gonna be right for men, and what's right for men ain't gonna be right for women. So that whole equal rights thing,
don't
I,
work.
that messed up everything because now men like, oh, we in competition. So it's no longer like, oh, you a female. No, it's like now you're my competitor. You want me to treat you like a man, or and then men don't want to open the door. There's no chivalry. That movement killed it.
Hmm. Listen, you know how many times my
I
son had
still
to come
open the
up to me and
door.
say, "Mom, it's so hard to not punch these females in the face." I'm like, "Baby, just keep walking away." He's like, "One of these days, Mom, I'm not gonna be able to make it to you because they."
Hmm.
I'm like, son, just. He's like, "Mom, it's my dignity, man. Like you're really telling me." I was like, "Son," he's like, "Mom, you're not getting it, man." He's like, "I'm not a woman, but my hands are bisexual right now." I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Anybody can get them, right?
What in the
Yeah.
hell?
My son is tired. Like this
Oh
boy is like, I
man,
want to go to the military.
Anybody
I'm
can
clipping
get
that.
them.
I'm clipping that. That's it. He said, "Mom, my hands are by like, look, man, I ain't trying to hit a woman, but
Anybody
it,
can get them,
and
man.
see,
He's
but
tired.
that's the position that women put men in, like trying to compete with them. Even like on this app, man, I be saying how I'm used to aggressive women because all the women in my family are aggressive. I'm just not used to women challenging me. It's a difference, right? It's a difference
But
between a strong,
you can be
aggressive
graceful though
woman.
too, right? Like you
Yeah,
got.
but it's like, hold on, bro. But it's like when you challenge a man, you got to understand like men are competitive, right? So if a man challenges another man, like if you challenge my balls to who balls bigger, it's physical. So now you coming in here, you expect to be able to challenge me as a man, but you want me to treat you as a female. Like that, it don't work like that.
I can make you laugh though. See, my balls are bigger than yours as a woman though.
And
You
that's
talking
why I
about your
said, you know what?
ovaries?
I ain't got no balls, and neither will you.
No,
Hey,
y'all see
I
it
ain't
went
got
over
no
y'all
balls,
head.
neither will you.
It went over
She
y'all
go
head.
always
You know, I meet you at your
Listen,
match. I meet
listen,
you
man,
at your
y'all got
match
nuts. I got
every
melons.
time.
All females,
Oh my
right? Come
god.
on, let them know.
I ain't got no balls, neither do you. Hey,
I said
we
that shit
good.
one day, right? We was all geeking out there, yo. I think it was my old head that said that shit. I was like, yo, old head, man, I'm gonna use that shit from now on with everybody.
My
Every
cousin
time
used
I
to
hear a
say,
man say he got some big balls, I'm like, man, mine's are bigger. They were like, how? I'm like, I could prove it. Shit, mine's are on my chest. Yours in between your legs. Which one do you think is bigger? My melons or your nuts? Real shit.
I ain't messing with riders. Commander, we can't send riders to HR because she ain't in the nine, but we might have to make a special privilege for her to go to HR. You might have to be inducted into the nine just to go
Look,
to
if
HR.
balls is the key, all right, we ain't nobody gonna have balls around here. We all good. And we're gonna see who's gonna survive.
Man,
But I
I'm
know I
look,
can't beat a
nah,
man
nah.
unless I know that I'm using some type of strategy. I will have to observe this man, know how he fight in order to beat this man for real, for real. Unless man, fuck that, I'll get a brick. Shit.
You have to get an equalizer. You got to level the playing field.
You on that Craig and Dede? Okay.
Kalani, what up, though? KY, what up, though, man?
Listen, I'm only 4'11".
And see,
I'm
there you go
hundred and
again, bro.
fifty
There you go.
pounds.
Hey, Santina, bro, look, I'm trying to be cool, man. Didn't I just tell you that? Don't come at nobody in my chat, man. Why you worried about now? Are you a man or a woman? First of all,
Oh
I want to
shit.
know who I'm addressing because now you tripping, bro. I just add. I look, man. I be trying to be cool with people. Y'all think I'm soft or something, bro? I know this is
Never
respectful,
mind the
man.
trolls,
You
man.
ain't
It's
gotta ask. Ain't
to
no
the
never mind the
tractor.
trolls. I done said something once, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
It's to the tractor.
You piss me off. This my shit, bro. On some real shit. This my shit. Don't come in my house doing no fuck shit. I don't know where you from. Fuck out of here,
The
man.
tractor. Yeah.
It's gotta be ignorant, man. Go back to you said you was in the bushes. Go chill in the bushes, man. That shit
gosh.
weird, man. Oh,
Yeah,
people talking
word be
about
quiet, but y'all gotta listen. Word be like a little wolf sometimes. Show that
that
they be like
shit fucking weird, man.
woo. The beast come out sometimes. I be like, y'all think word is just quiet ass nerdy guy with one eye? No, man, the
Don't
beast
tell
be
on them
coming out
though. Don't
sometimes.
tell on them because we all got it.
You
You
not
know.
this my stream. Do you know not how that shit work, bro? This my stream. It don't matter if you in my chat. The shit is fucking popping up on my shit, bro. I don't want to see that shit. Don't know that shit is fucking weird. If you got a problem with somebody, I assume that you was an adult, right?
I think Gary and him know each other.
But why he got a hard on for Gary though?
That's what
I
I'm
Wait,
saying.
wait,
That
wait,
shit weird. This
wait.
Santino,
What happened?
this Santino person, I'm not in your chat. You on my stream, bro. It don't matter. It's a shared stream. And you typing weird shit. You obsessed with another man. You
I
want
think
me
he
to
was
shame
Gary.
song that shit? Why? What?
Wait,
What
he's
is your
obsessed with.
obsession with Gary? What's your obsession with another man? You want to ask Gary where his cousin at? Why you just don't go talk to his cousin or go stalk his cousin?
Who's
You
Gary's
And my
cousin?
actually
thing
up
is,
at
how
two
you even
o'clock
know
in the
his cousin?
morning. You
Come
up
on,
at 2 o'clock in the morning, worried about another man. You worried about another
cousin.
man that's cousins with another man. You talking about another man's genitalia. I
Huh?
bet. What type of shit goes on in your head, bro?
Damn.
It's too late for
Oh,
that shit.
yo, this is crazy.
It's
Damn.
late, bro. You stalking another
Gary,
man
what you
and
been
shit.
doing, man?
Well, you
You
land
got,
next to a
hey,
female or
man,
something. That
what
shit
you been
weird.
doing?
Like I
They
said, I
gotta
don't
send
even
you a
know what's
super
going on.
chat ASAP.
I
Yo,
don't have. I don't have a clue what's going on. I really don't know.
It's a man on my panel, and I'm trying to do content. You come in and ask about another bro. That shit weird. We grown over here. I ain't from no beef sector. I don't do none of that bullshit. I got real life shit going on. I'm trying to stay in here and share some of my intellectual prowess with people. And you want to ask about another man? That's why I get pissed off. This is why I don't deal with people because my time is fucking precious, and I don't play with it.
Mods will time out if there's disrespect. I normally don't go through this, so listen, I really don't normally go through this, so it's like crazy.
So I don't know what the hell's
I don't
going
know.
on.
He's asking for Gary, so I didn't. I
We
mean, I
can
that's what
rock
guess
I'm
for
he wants
2 hours,
saying.
Gary.
Like,
bro.
yo, he
Man,
got a hard on for you for some
yeah, man,
reason.
I'm straight, bro. I'm good. You know, we've been rocking for
We
2 hours.
ain't even
We
gonna
got
mention
good
this man's
content.
name, man.
No, I ain't gonna miss it. But you know, like I said, bro, I'm gonna get up in the morning. I got shit to do. We can rock out next time. But yeah, bro, that shit
But
wild,
nah,
man.
he ain't gonna detract. I don't even
No,
know
I
if it's a
didn't,
he or she or we or thee or them or whatever. But whatever it is, it's respect first. Period.
bro. You
Wow.
literally just said bigger than Gary's. I bet bigger. What was you insinuating? What's bigger than Gary?
That's how I
You was
know. I
talking
know
about
you
balls.
trolling, man. I know
That's
you
what I'm
trolling.
saying, bro.
What?
I know you
He was
trolling.
joking on the panel, like I don't got no actual balls. I got
Nah,
got
you
breasts.
trolling,
So
It's
man.
just weird.
You
But you know
trolling.
what, man? We at the 2 hour mark anyway. Y'all know I try to. I'm just staying for 2 hours. I gotta get up and
Yeah, and keep this
hey,
thing clean.
yeah,
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 like
yeah,
I'm a whole woman on this, John.
yeah. So now we good.
yeah.
But we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we talking about. We might have a chop up. Commander, they got another pop the balloon bando edition in Kingston. Might want to talk about that. So we might be on Petty tomorrow. We might be on Petty Vision, y'all. You seen
Yeah.
those Rachels, them pop the balloons in Kingston?
No,
Nah,
I
I
haven't
keep
seen that
seeing that
yet.
pop the
But
balloon
I've
stuff. I
seen
was like,
somebody do a live on that, but I haven't really paid attention. I don't know what it's about really. So let's put it like that. But I've heard people talk about it.
Yeah, they doing a pop the balloon in Kingston.
I don't know
So
what it is. So I
yeah,
mean, maybe because I
I
watch you a
did.
little more, I might be able to see what it's about if you do it. But
I did
I
a
don't.
video on Petty Vision. I broke one down on
I
Petty Vision.
seen
So
that
it's one of
too.
I
them.
missed
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna do pop the balloon because Commander want to do one of the newer ones, and then we're gonna switch over to Petty Vision and Commander. We can do the pop the balloon review on here, and then we can go on Petty Vision and do the Kingston one.
All right, bro. That's gonna be like on a late night, John, like always, or it's gonna be
Yeah.
because I think I've noticed you're starting to do some on the daytime too.
Yeah, well, when I get a little minute in the daytime, I'm gonna start trying to like my daughter. She getting older, and um, so I get a little bit more free time. We narrowing down a nanny. We had one last year, but she went out of the country and couldn't come back, so we got to get another one. So
Wait, your daughter went out the country? Oh, wait,
no,
wait, wait.
our babysitter, our
Oh,
nanny,
oh. I
yeah,
was gonna say, damn, the
yeah, our
word
nanny
like
went out of the country and couldn't get back in, so I got to find another nanny. And it was like a family friend, so so we trusted her. She'd been around the kids before, but so we got to get another nanny. So we narrowing down some people. We've been looking for like 8 months now. No joke. I just don't trust everybody. Even though I'm gonna be home, I still don't just trust people around my kids like that. And I
Man,
don't trust
facts,
people
bro.
around me because I'm gonna be home. So
Yeah.
just can't have. I just don't even trust people around me like that. So it got to be like a perfect fit for me. Um, I'm bougie.
Look, I know all about that nanny life.
Yeah,
I
man.
know about the au pairs. I know about a lot of just I know what it yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, hey man. I'm gonna put Godspeed on you,
yeah.
you know,
That drink is
because it's about the kids, man. We don't
yeah,
play games. And whoever like trying to check
bro.
Gary on his like whatever, like man, you off sides, man. You off
Yeah,
sides. I don't
I
yeah.
don't
know
know
Get,
what's going
if
on. Like,
you
I
a
wasn't
troll
expecting that.
or like if you a bot, you a bot.
no,
But
I'm gonna
I
say
think
this
that
too.
I think you know a little bit more like a human. So I would assume that you're not even a troll, like a bot troll. I think that you're somebody that really need healing. And unfortunately, I'm all out of healing pills. So you gonna have to figure that out, man.
And Gary
Because
at
you
nine,
up
bro.
this late, man, and you on that boy. I was about to be out of my character. Uh,
Yeah, no, I
yo, if you
say,
on that BS, man, like, yo, you gotta chill, bro. It's not even that deep. And I know you ain't. Look, all right, man. Like, just be cool, bro. You did, like, cause this ain't even nothing you ain't want to get into. You know.
Yeah, and me and you about to be friends. Don't ever say I ain't a nine, right? I ain't listen. I ain't part of the club, right? Because I'm a loner. But I associate myself with the nine. All right,
what
and
up,
and
nine?
and Tay said
I ain't
that
no
when she read
nine
my
either, right?
when
You
when
know.
Tay read my John, she said I am a nine.
Yeah, I ain't
Hey,
no nine,
everybody,
but I support all them numbers.
listen.
The one
Anybody who,
threes and nines, and especially them sixes with a
I'm
half.
a loner.
You know.
Listen, I'm not a part of nothing, but I rock heavy with the word. Listen, Nate, the Great Podcast, and the Word was one of the ones that had my back when the bullshit went down on this sector with me. I keep
And
telling people
shout
there's no
out to
way in
Nate
hell that
Robinson.
I'm
Yeah,
ever gonna
Robinson.
ever do anything to disrespect the Word or Nate. They got nothing but respect for me.
Yeah.
and
They
I,
picked my ass up.
I
They ain't
don't
got to. All
exist
I
on
do was some
the internet
bullshit.
to even be playing games, but one thing I'll tell you, all right? Like I tell everybody because it's just serious. Like, man, I can't bang a color because I'm not a color. You gotta get this red rubric brown.
Same way
You
Word had
know.
my back, I'm gonna always have his back.
I don't bang colors. I bang love.
Cause I didn't
And
understand what the fuck was going on, and Word really fucking broke that shit down. Like he was one of the ones, like, yo, this is like this is like this. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know what was going on. I
hey,
mean, I cried on this bitch, and he picked me up. I was like, wait, that's my big bro in this John. Like I don't give a fuck. There's no shame in my
okay,
game.
Santina, I feel like this, bro. If you want to
Oh
talk,
shit.
no, check this out, man. Because I'm a look. It's
what you
squash. As
told
long as
yourself.
you
Hold
no,
on. You
this
see
what I'm
that?
saying. But this is what I'm saying though. Like Gary at nine, bro. That's my people, right? Ain't nobody about to fuck with Gary when he around me. It's just not gonna happen, right? So any of that BS, that's cool. If you want to hit the link, you can come over to my channel, hit the link, and me and you can talk. I have no problem with talking to anybody. If you got some type of gripe or something, or you want to express something or say something, hit the link because all the
I
typing and stuff,
apologize. Didn't
that shit is
realize it
weird.
was the extreme.
We
I
are
was
adults.
quiet, man. Like,
Like
come on, bro.
we
Bring
are
your ass
adults.
up here,
Hold
man.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We adults, and I can have a conversation. If you get, I believe in conflict resolution. Evidently, it's something wrong, right? You have a problem. I do this in real life, but I don't tolerate immaturity. I don't do that. You
That's
know,
a waste of time.
that's what I don't, because it's a waste of my time. My time is very valuable to me. So I have no problem with you. But if you want to hit the link, have a conversation, settle whatever, get some clarity, whatever you need to do, you're more than welcome. But the trolling, that stuff, we mature over here, man. We don't do all that.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah,
the
we don't
link
do all
been
that.
dropped, so
Cutting edge, what up, though? We good. We good.
yeah.
Oh
Cause
man.
I want to see something too, so I can really catch you. You know, I'm a dream catcher. I'm gonna catch you.
No, I mean, I'm an adult. I just don't. It's just, bro. Like yesterday, I took my kids to the carnival, Rich, right? And my son went on this ride, and the guy told me I was too big to get on the ride. It was a train, right? I'm like, cool. Let me just tell my son. He was like, no, no, you can't come in. I said, sir, I just want to tell my son that he gonna have to ride by himself. So my son is now looking at me like, what's going on? And he getting worried.
Mm,
They strapping him in, and he was like, no, no, no. And I'm
I
looking at
want
my
my
son's
dad.
face, and I
Yeah.
said, dude, if you don't open this fucking gate, I'm gonna snatch you over this bitch. Everybody around me backed up and shit. Lady pulled out her phone. And I'm like, my son is in there fucking crying, and you telling me, I'm like, open this gate. He like, sir, okay, 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 open the gate. He opened the gate, and I'm looking. My wife was like, man, everybody back the fuck up. And it's like, I'm cool, I'm talking to you, but you still, I'm trying to tell you my kid in there, and you telling me I'm too big or your laws, I don't give a fuck about none of that. My son is in there. What I'm trying to say is, like, I'm very respectful, but don't fuck with me. Like, let me be this. Let me be this person, right? I like being this. But I'm like, in real life, I don't play with people, bro. So, I mean, conflict resolution, you want to talk about something, we can do that. We can do that as mature adults. We can talk. If you got a problem with G, I mediate in real life, right? With adults, with
But how you
business.
mad at G though? What
That's
he
what I'm
do?
saying.
I
But
don't
see,
know.
it's a lot of
And
people
then how you
on
mad
here.
at G? You trying to talk about what's in his pants, man? Like what type of time y'all on, man?
No, I'm far
We
from an
don't
alpha,
even do
bro. I don't do that
that.
alpha shit, bro. No, I ain't no alpha. I'm beyond what an alpha is, bro. I don't
Yeah,
fit
I
in
don't
none
care
of them
about none of
boxes.
that.
I'm something
Alpha
new.
down to Zeta. We don't
No,
give a
I'm
damn.
something new. I ain't even close to that. I'm something new, bro.
Wait, a lot of
Respectfully.
people seem to know each other on YouTube. This shit's crazy. Like for real, it's like, oh shit, I didn't know a lot of people really do know each other like this from different streams and shit like that.
Yeah, this ain't no alpha. I don't
Nah.
troll. But
Nah.
so if you wasn't
Nah.
trolling, if you have an issue and you wasn't trolling,
And he's
you
still
should be able to
talking
hit the
without
link and have a
apologizing
conversation
again.
there.
Like quit
You can
playing
just hit the
games.
link and have a conversation. Bro, you asked to see, you don't know word. Everybody don't, they not even used to seeing me like this, bro. So no, this ain't no alpha stream. I'm beyond that.
Mm.
I'm beyond that. Shit, alphas look up to me.
It's too late now. It's
Alphas
too
can
late
learn
now.
from me.
It's too late now.
And most alphas,
Yeah,
they
you
got
want to stand
insecurity.
on that stuff you
Most
said now.
alphas need groups and shit. I don't need shit.
You know, it's all
Hey,
love,
shit, what
right?
up,
We
though?
ain't here for that, you know. But look, it's too late now.
No, dude.
Yeah, bring your ass here, bro.
Like I said, bro. If you want to talk, if you want to just straighten everything out, have a conversation like mature adults, you're
The
more than
link is
welcome to hit
right
the link.
there.
The link is pinned. You're more than welcome to hit it. But other than that, I don't even see the purpose of you typing. Gary not even up here no more. I mean, that shit just weird, man. Where I come from, that people don't do shit like that. This is why I don't deal with people, bro. This is why, like, I rather people paid to deal
If
with.
you in the internet business, you know this is what it come with it. Like
Yeah, that's what
you
I'm
in the
about to roll
internet
up.
business.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm straight. I ain't got
Yeah.
this shit. But
So don't
I
give them too
appreciate
much.
y'all rocking out. No, it ain't no energy. I hit my 2 hour mark. I don't try to stay on here for 2 hours. I just try to do 2 hours and I'm,
Yeah.
you know. 2 hours and all. But I appreciate everybody. These dudes see me,
I
but
was saying to him, "Hey, and we trying to change your name, all right?
philosophical on me. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and we
wild.
trying to change
And
your
that's
name
another
now.
nine. Hey, that's one nine you really don't want to leave Commander alone. You really, I'm about to flip my
And
shit now.
shout
Let
out
me
to
get
Big
off of.
Command. Yeah,
Yeah, Commander is a female, bro. Don't mess with none of my
of
females, neither.
course, of
It's
course.
going on, yo. Like this shit is crazy.
Yeah, don't mess with none of my females, man. Then I get real stupid. Yeah, that shit weird, man. People type man. Are you? Is this a man?
That's
Is
what
this
I'm
a
trying to
man?
figure out. Cause
Because
look,
the only thing, bro, the only
I
thing
ain't
you
even
gotta
gonna
do
say
is
what
stop
I'm doing
talking to me.
right now
Bro, I'm not
actively,
even
but
talking to you. You
yeah,
insignificant. I'm now you have turned into a learning tool.
you
Now
about to
we about
literally
to
be an
learn.
LMS system.
Now you about to see the difference. Yeah, now you a lesson, bro. Now you a lesson. You about to
Yeah,
be a lesson in a minute because that shit is weird, bro. That shit weird. Now you about to be a lesson.
Listen, I didn't even know there was anything going on between anybody. Like, oh shit, this is crazy.
Yeah, I ain't
I
got no
think this is
problem
the
with cutting
first
edge.
night. You know,
I see cutting edge
I
around.
ain't
Cutting
never
edge is
seen
cool.
nothing else. You know,
Yeah, but he come in fucking with nines, bro. You on some other shit, bro. I don't know, like, bro. We doing a good topic, talking content.
Yeah, this was a
This
great
ain't no
conversation.
beef
and we
sector.
keeping it real and
This
authentic.
is
Like this
this
ain't
is sector
nothing.
9, bro. This ain't no beef sector. This ain't no Kwame Brown sector. We don't do none of that shit over here. I
I
don't
don't
all
even know
that.
why they even using them words. Like man, like
Listen,
you gotta
everybody know I'm not from no
look,
beef sector.
man.
Like I just said, I'm a loner. But Word is somebody that's been here with me from the gate, like for real. And I'm not going to disrespect Word. So at the end of the day, like, listen, like I tell people, like, please don't make me pick a side. Not on this.
No, it ain't no
And,
side.
and,
It
No,
and
ain't
no,
no
no,
hold
no,
on
no,
real
side.
no, no, no,
quick.
no. Wait. My whole point is I respect Word regardless. So if I have to pick a side, I pick mine. But I'm not going to sit here and turn on Word for anybody that pops up in my chat.
Yeah.
It's my
Hold
point.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
Rach,
on,
can
hold on,
I
hold on.
ask you
Everybody,
something?
hold up. Hold up. Everybody, hold up. Because
We
now,
back. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'm back. Nah, I was trying to find what the hell the conversation was. That's why I got off the chat.
Do
That's
you
why I
know
got off
this
the.
person? Do you know this
I
person?
don't. I don't know this person. This nigga is he. I don't even like talking like this. I try not to. He's beef riding my cousin. He beefing with my cousin. I don't know
That's
Oh,
what the.
that's why you said your. So that's why I know it ain't. It's not a bot troll. It's a human
It's
troll. It's a
it's
human
not.
troll.
It's not even
And
about
I
me.
think that he probably getting off right now for the fact that we still talking about it.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really care. I don't really care about all that, right? But this is what I'm gonna say. If you a grown man, you got a problem with him. You got a problem with him. That's my family. That's cool. All that. He can handle himself. I can handle myself. It's not about taking it personal, taking it to the streets, or none of that. It's just a simple fact, nigga. Get off his Jimmy Johnson.
Or
Mm.
go get
Get
off
off his
his
Jimmy
and get
Johnson.
off yours. Shit, that
Yeah,
shit weird.
go find him. I don't know you from a can of paint. You came in my panel one. You came into my chat one time, tried to say something while he was there. Go
Mm.
go suck him off, dog. Suck him off. I don't even talk
Mm.
like this, but you got me getting ready to come out of character, dog. I don't know what's going on with you. I never heard of you before until that one time you came into my chat. I don't know nothing about you. You hide in your channel. You don't have a channel, whatever it is. If you about that life, show yourself.
Come up and
Show
talk,
yourself.
man. That's where we from, bro. That shit weird,
Like
man.
like
We throwbacks, bro. If you got something to say, just
listen,
talk about
that straight up. That listen, you if you want me to start my own live because I don't want to take away from this one. We can do that. You know when if you following me like that,
I think you shouldn't
you
even
know
give
when
him
I'm
no
going
more
live.
energy. You shouldn't even give
Nah,
him no more energy.
I didn't give him no energy. I ain't gave him.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. So what?
I
Obviously,
mean, the
if
link
you
is
want to
down there.
destroy
What's the problem with the
he
link
he's
is down
trying
there.
to destroy something that has nothing to do with me. If he was following me like he was supposed to follow me, as he should be following me, he know I don't even do none of this bullshit. So for you to come up here and even have this bullshit ass conversation, I don't even know what you're talking about. You looking for my cousin. I ain't gonna mention his name because his name don't belong to be mentioned on this thing. Go find him.
I know he
Go
was
find
giving
him.
troll. I
And
know he was giving
respectfully,
troll.
I don't even fuck with his cousin. Respectfully,
That's
I don't
crazy.
I
deal
don't
with
even know
dude.
his cousin, so
I
I don't know
personally don't deal.
nobody
So
cousin.
coming over here putting that shit in my chat, bro, kick rocks, man. That shit weird.
Yeah,
But how
Like
you
people,
find your
yeah.
look,
chat,
man.
bro?
This
To
is another
find you.
lesson too. This is another lesson, right? This is another lesson. Check this out, men. If that's a men, look,
You would have
be
already
fucking
addressed
men.
that
Hold
in
on, bro.
person,
No,
though.
no, hold on, bro. Hold on. Be fucking men, right? Stop doing all this tippy typing shit and come up and have a conversation. We ain't gotta yell. We ain't gotta scream. We ain't gotta do none of that. We can talk. That's what men start setting examples. Be fucking leaders, man. This is all that emotional shit people talk about. These men doing this shit. You got a
Yeah.
problem with somebody, you want to type in the chat. No, talk is probably a misunderstanding. And if you don't like somebody, don't fucking watch them.
But there is no
Easy shit.
misunderstanding. There is no misunderstanding because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know what his gripe is. The nigga ain't man up to say, yo, my problem with you is A, B, and C. You can't say anything with my lives. I don't talk about nothing negative in my fucking lives. So
Yeah,
what the
I'm,
fuck is the problem? Let's
man,
just
I'm
let's
about to.
just keep it. I'm gonna hop back down. I just wanted to say that real quick because I don't want this nigga thinking I'm a sucker nigga and I just dropped down because I was scared of him or whatever the fucking case may be.
Nah, bro, nah, you ain't. That ain't even, bro. That ain't even for you, bro. That ain't
You
even
know
for you.
I'm,
what?
I'm,
I'm
I'm
Y'all
just
just
already,
shocked. 'Cause,
You
nah,
already
man. You
blessed.
like, bro. We already talked about this. You do
yeah,
your content when shit like this happen. I handle it. I'm already the bad guy. Let me be the bad guy, bro. Let me be
nah.
the bad guy. You
And
Mister
now,
33, bro.
hold on. And now I'm gonna put it back on regular topic.
Now,
This is the thing that we have to understand the values, right? You trying to devalue another man, devaluing another man, right? They don't have to. Nobody else has to do the work. You got people like this doing the work for them, whether it's a man or woman, whoever he or she is. We not here to devalue nobody. We here to up. We trying to elevate some people's value. We trying to elevate people's observation and goals and dreams and shit like that. That's not what this is about. You understand? This is about us trying to find what is our goal, what is our value in our everyday life. That's what we're here for. So, on behalf of this nonsense that just been doing, I want to apologize because I ain't know I was that important. But I guess I'm doing something right. So my value's going up. I appreciate you giving me some value. You understand? You might think you getting over, but you ain't doing nothing but proving a point. The point is that we can still do things in decency and order. We can still elevate people with distractions pulling on our coattail. I'm not a crab nigga. You want to be a crab, you be a crab. But over here, especially on this man's channel, we're not doing that. You know where I'll be at. You want to have a conversation, had a conversation. That being said, I'm gonna drop back down.
yeah, I'm about to get
Nah,
off here, man.
you good, man. You good
I'm
like
about
gravy.
to, yeah, I'm about to get off here anyway. I'm
yeah,
about
So the
to
facts.
later
get
it
me
get,
a hot
more
shower.
weirdos coming out. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to thank you, word, for letting me up. Like, yo,
Oh,
that's
for sure.
crazy. We was joking, like, we was really joking. It wasn't even a gay joke, so I'm a little lost on this. But yeah,
Man,
shout out,
it's just weird ass people on this internet, man. You run
bro.
into them, man. They go come around. They go come around more. It's all right. I'm gonna
I
turn their ass to
appreciate
a
you.
lesson. That's what I'm gonna do. We gonna break down the psychology of a miserable ass person. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
start calling them.
I be warning people when they come into my chat. Listen, when it comes to the word innate, man, it's curtains. Like at the end of the day, I was lost. I didn't know what was going on once again. So shout out to Gary. I mean, listen, I'm still lost
I
on this
still don't
shit.
know what's going on, but I understand. You
Yeah,
know.
so
Yeah.
facts. But shout out to Gary, shout out to the word, yo, man. This was a great topic, even though at the end, somehow it got crazy. I can't
It's
say
cool.
shout out.
learning experience. I mean, that's all it is.
But it was still,
It ain't even
great.
crazy.
It was great all the way to the end. Like we almost had what, almost 2 hours of this whole topic with no interruptions to the end.
Being solid. Yeah.
So shout
Some
out to the
people
world.
don't like a good thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, facts. We need these conversations. Listen, man, but I do notice when these conversations happen, and like Word said, it's a lesson. A lot of people interrupt, whether it's in the beginning of it or in the end of it. I'm noticing that a lot. These topics get interrupted a lot.
And I'm gonna turn their ass into a learning experience. That's what I'm gonna do every time. We gonna learn something today. Come fucking around here
Hey,
with me.
you
I'm gonna
pass
share
it to me,
something.
word, and I'm gonna turn into a learning management system.
Yeah, this shit
Yeah.
is good. But let me get to the chat real quick, because if not, we'll keep talking, y'all.
And
God
I
love.
and I was being nice. I'm just being honest.
I
Yeah.
I'm gonna
know.
turn
I mean,
into a
I've
learning
seen the word
management
get
system.
mad on this job before. I was like, oh shit, you heard me? I popped out trying to be like, peace, love. I was like, listen, I don't know what's going on, but the word Nate the Great is one. Y'all heard me say it, and I'm like, oh, it's still one left. But I
But
guess.
I appreciate everybody coming up, man. We rocked out. I appreciate it. It was great content, people. I appreciate y'all insight, y'all perspective, y'all with sharing the wisdom and
Out
knowledge
the
y'all
big
have
way.
with me.
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate that, man.
Hey, and
Appreciate
thank
y'all.
you for having me, boss. I
Oh, for
got you.
sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, just hit the chat because we got shit like this, bro. And it's just
Yeah,
decorum over here,
yeah,
right? People hit the chat first and then hit the panel. Just that's just the way it worked. But
man. Look, man, we already connected, bro. It's
right,
bigger than you understand.
right.
We already connected. I got you. God
Young
bless you. Thank
Riaz, God bless you too, man. I appreciate you.
you, dog.
Young Riaz, bro, what up, little bro? My bad if I missed you, Riaz. I apologize, little bro. But yeah, man, this was a good conversation. And like I said at the beginning, let's stop comparing. It's asinine to compare the value of a man and the value of a woman. It's different. Allow it to be different and appreciate the difference in it, and we can appreciate one another. But we have to have these conversations so we can get clarity. It's not that one is more valuable than the other one. It's the fact that the value is different and it's valued by the person who's receiving it. Like I can't tell you how uh, my wife is priceless to me, man. She priceless. You know, um, and she'll say the same thing about me. So that's what's important. Find your complimentary piece. Find someone you can compliment. But this is a great conversation. I appreciate Gary, ARD hit the panel, Riders for Life hit the panel. Shout out to you, sis. I appreciate you, Miss Tracy. What up, though? Uh, but y'all know what I always say, man. Care about how you feel. These are the conversations to build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But one more thing too. I'm doing that online mentoring for the youth, right? For young men from ages 10 to 17. I'm doing the meet and greet in 2 weeks. After that, it's closed off. So if you know any single mothers out there who need a little help with their young men, send them my way. I'm gonna have a flyer up tomorrow on my community wall. I'm gonna put it on a couple other social media websites, ways they can contact me. But right now, you can contact me through my email. It's the word THAWORD 666 at gmail.com, or you can hit me on IG, the word underscore six, or th underscore word six. You can hit me up on IG. But yeah, I had that information out tomorrow. But like I said, I think I got 6 spots left. I got 5 or 6 spots left. But once it start, it start. It's a 7-month program. I'm teaching them emotional intelligence. We doing self esteem building and uh, I got self esteem building and my bad, I'm having a brain fart right now. Emotional intelligence, self esteem building, and self confidence. And we helping build self confidence, self esteem, and emotional intelligence. 7 program that I designed. After that, I got another program after that. Um, I am doing this to my family. I have an LLC. I'm a life coach. So I have an LLC, and I'm also doing it through my family's nonprofit organization. So everything is legit. The parents are encouraged to take part in these classes. I'll be holding classes twice a month for an hour. The parents are encouraged to come because, especially with emotional intelligence, the kid has to have an environment to be able to practice that. So I encourage the parents to partake in the classes, and it's free. Everything is free. I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart. So definitely contact me, get in one of those slots. Don't say I ain't never try to give y'all nothing. But y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if I said anything to resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will